Yo, what's up, baby? Welcome to the show. It's Sunday, like we said.
Baby.
Welcome to Message Delivered
Message
with Jeff
Delivered.
and I, delivering you a message every Sunday, traveling, meeting different people, entrepreneurs. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, but this is the core studio in which we'll be speaking to you in. And today's episode is what, Brother Youngs?
Today's episode is don't try to change people, baby. Come on now.
Stop trying to change
now,
people, Jay.
I've been trying to change people for so long, and it did not work for me, okay? So now I learned, don't try to change people. Come on now.
So Jay,
welcome, people. So we here. Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm good, baby.
Sunday,
I'm good. It's Sunday. Cure Game came out.
Yes.
Cure Game came out.
Cure Game came out.
So before we get into the episode, we definitely want to tell you about the Cure Game. That's our movie.
Yes.
Jeff and I are in the film business industry. So Cure Game is out. So go check that out.
Directed by
myself, Yaw. I directed it. Jeff produced it.
Agyapong Film.
That's our company.
Yes. So welcome everybody.
Welcome.
Happy Sunday again.
Go watch the Cure Game.
Go
right?
definitely let them know. Oh, you got to put that out there.
Go watch the Cure Game. You'll see the link somewhere above right now.
And guess what? It's free.
Oh, it's
free. Now, who doesn't like free things? I love something free, especially if it's good and free.
That's facts.
If it's good and free, then it's different. Because sometimes things can be bad and free, and then you like, man, it was free, but I didn't want it.
That's true. But
this is good free.
So it's good and free, and you get to see how that works, man. Yeah. But we're gonna get into the episode today, man. Shout out to Agyapong Films for sponsoring this.
We're not trying to change.
We're not trying to change people.
Nah, don't try to change people.
Right? Don't try to change people. So here's my thoughts on that,
Jay. What's your thoughts on that, brother?
When you try to change people, here's a few things on it. When you try to change people, right? Sometimes you end up forgetting about yourself. Usually people try to change people. Let's talk about men real quick.
Right. Okay.
Men try to change people. Usually the people they try to change is either a friend or a girlfriend.
Or a woman. Yup. I can speak for myself on that woman.
Okay, we're going to get on that.
Yeah, we're going to get on that.
So it's like you're trying to change people so much you end up forgetting about yourself.
Yup.
That's my thoughts.
Okay.
Forget about that. If they not with it, leave them.
Okay.
I had some situations where I tried to change people and it just never worked out. But that's the whole thing. That's my standpoint. When you try to change people, man, you end up forgetting about yourself. You end up losing focus on the goal, and you notice you start running in circles.
Right. And
you don't go forward. And
you're right on that, because a lot of time you find yourself changing while you changing that person. And then you realize that is not a good thing, because you forcing the change. You should not force change on nobody.
Okay.
You should give them your opinion. And there's plenty of time. I catch you and I in a situation where you give me good knowledge. And I said, this is my mentor, by the way.
Thank you. Salute.
So here, tell me good things. But it's up to me to take the message. And that's why I love the show. Again, message delivered,
baby.
Come on, we're not trying to change you guys.
We're not trying to change. And I like, that is dope, though. I like how he did that. So basically what he's saying is, it's the same thing like the show. Let's take the show, for instance.
Exactly.
We're giving you a message. You don't have to take it. It's up to you. You can take it next week, next year, next month. It's up to you. But everything that we're telling you on the show are things that we learned and we're delivering to you. And when you try to change people, it usually never works. You're going to waste your time trying to change. If you got a girlfriend, you're trying to change. You're trying to convince her to do this. It's not going to work. People will show you. Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you once who they are, believe them. Maya Angelou, rest in peace. When Maya Angelou, great poet, said, when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Don't think, oh no, that's not really who they are. They're gonna change. No, they're not. A leopard never changes its spots, my friend. Believe them. That is who they are. Stop trying to change people. So I'm happy when dudes show me who they are.
Of course.
When a dude show me who they are, I like that.
I got a good one for you. This is a funny one, right?
Okay.
If you change an original Rolex, don't it usually lose the value, right?
Facts.
Come on now. It loses the value.
Show the bust down, man.
Change the bust.
36.
Come on now. What happened? Loses
I like that.
The value.
Changing people are just like watches.
You can't.
When you change an original watch and add diamonds to it, it drops in value. And you drop in value by trying to change somebody. That was a dope one, Jeff. Round of applause for Jeff, man.
Sometimes we have to realize that it could be a good change. Now, don't say you don't give them the message. Or it could be a change that hurt them. people sometimes are not ready for a change.
That's facts.
They have
That's
to
facts.
find the change within themselves.
That's facts.
You give them the jewels and you leave it there like, look, I'm just going to share this with you, young brother. And then just pause for a second and say, you take that, all right? So check us out, man. You're going to love the show. You're going to love the show because the gentleman here and I'm here. We give good messages. We talk about our own life experience. And I know you got a story for me.
You know what? And I do have a story.
Oh, man. I want to hear this. We got a good story. I want to hear a good story on why you want.
I'll give you a positive story
Right.
and a negative story.
Okay, great.
Which one you want first, man?
I want to hear the negative one. Because I want to see what came out of that.
All right. Here's a negative story.
Because I know it's a good one. I know it's a good one, y'all.
Here's a negative story of trying to change someone. There was a man. Long.
Right.
I try to change. I try to change the dude.
Right.
I said, brother.
Right.
You a lazy dude.
This guy was lazy.
I said, he's lazy.
Guy was lazy.
I kept trying to talk to the guy. Talk to the guy.
Right.
Talk to the guy. Change. You're lazy.
Right.
Work.
Was he lazy in the business or in general in life?
So I found out he was lazy.
Two different lazy.
That's true.
Is it business or it like lazy or this guy was just plain lazy?
Two different types of lazy. So I found out he was lazy in life, but I
Oh,
thought,
man.
No.
Okay.
But I thought if we do business together,
Wow.
then I won't see that laziness in the business because we're making money.
Okay.
Wrong.
Wrong.
When someone show you they lazy in one area,
Okay.
9 out of 10 times,
Right.
they gonna be lazy in every other
Everything
area.
else. Right.
So I try to change, dude. Here's the first way: signs of laziness. Don't
Right.
try to change people. I saw a dude sleep until 12, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
Jesus.
That is bad.
Wow.
You said from 12
To around 12 to 2 is his wake up.
is his wake up times. While you at work, this man is sleeping.
It's nasty.
That's bad.
So
Not
I
a good
saw a
thing.
dude sleeping from about 12 to
2. It's not a good sign.
Very nasty.
That's not a good sign.
After that, I saw him sleep from 12 to 2. I saw every time projects or things would do, he does it last.
Wow. Wow.
That's rule number 2. Here we go.
That's 2.
Wakes up lazy. Last
Right.
minute. Then I saw, that was projects with us. They were last
Right.
minute. Then I saw when it came to projects with himself, things that he had to get done for himself.
That's 2. You just said
That's
2.
his 3. No,
This is
2
3.
was 2.
Right.
Yeah.
No, this is 3.
This is
3.
Getting his own stuff done, never finished it.
Right.
Lazy,
Wow.
last minute.
Last minute.
4, hygiene, wasn't taking care of himself.
Oh,
certain things.
wow. 4 wasn't taking care of
He'd
himself.
be on and off. So the hygiene
Right.
part, I had to clean up with him. Say, yo, brother, you gotta clean up.
Right.
I got him right.
As a man.
I got him right.
You speak of man to man.
Yeah,
Like,
man,
look,
like,
I'm
bro,
going to tell you.
I came up, let me show you how it's done.
Look, man, you got to
brush your hair,
You
clean
got
your
these other
ears.
stuff, but at least the hygiene part.
Yeah,
like,
brush your hair, clean your ears.
Right.
Brush your hair, clean your ears,
Right.
basically. Brush your hair, clean your ears.
Put some waves up there.
Put something in there, man. Put some juice in there. So that was that.
Right.
And then I said, I tried to change this dude for a long
Right.
time. We're talking years. I tried to
Years.
change this
Oh,
dude.
so it took time with this guy trying to help him.
And I want you to leave a comment below, guys, on what
Right.
I'm about to say. Guess how much I got done and was able to change. How much you think I got done, Jay?
You already had 4.
4.
And this is years of trying to change this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I'ma say you got nothing done. That's just my personal. Because if it take years of trying to change him, that means this guy wasn't ready for no change.
I got nothing.
Nothing done. Wow. How did I guess that?
I got Jeff.
Nothing
I wasted my time with
Wasted
this guy
time.
trying to change him. And guess what?
Right.
Remember, it goes back to what I was saying.
Right.
I came to my father. Everybody would tell me this guy's a loser. Guess what?
Right.
I realized later on. I realized. So guess who else was a loser?
And I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
did you feel that with yourself if you was hanging around with him that you had a problem because
No. Cut it real. And don't say problem. Say loser.
no. Was you feeling like you was a loser?
I was a loser.
Oh man. And you know what's crazy is that I don't see that in you because
No, my man.
you're not the type to even sleep past 5 in the morning.
No, but that's the yaw.
Right. So that means you took from him and what you was going through and said, I never want to be like this guy.
So my thing was, he didn't come from struggle.
Okay.
I came from pain and struggle. Okay. See, pain and struggle, when you struggle, you come from a hard background and you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, it drives you. So I was different.
Oh, man.
But staying around this guy,
I can relate to that.
Those traits started to deteriorate. I started to lose those hard-working traits and dedication. I started losing all that because I was hanging around, dude.
Right.
Then bro, it's so true.
But I can relate to that. Now I can relate to the pain and struggle because there's a situation where if your mother and father was around to give you everything, it could either help you or it could hurt you.
Yep.
So some dudes that didn't have that, and I'm not saying it's not good to have your mother and father there, but there's some dudes that take advantage of their own parents.
Oh, of course. They get
comfortable. I get you. But now, the only thing now I'm going to ask you is, once you realize that situation, hey, if I'm with this guy, it's bringing me down, how long it took you to separate yourself from that?
It took me a minute to separate myself from that because I became complacent. I became comfortable with him. We used to do a lot of things, play video games, things of that nature. This was a childhood friend. Right. And I noticed I was a loser hanging with this guy.
Now, I'm going to use one of your favorite words. Now, I know this guy. He taught me a lot. He always tell me, if you want to know a man's strength, what you said is leave them alone.
Oh, no.
Okay, I don't want to mess it up for y'all. Go ahead, let them know.
So one of my quotes is, and everything we say, we stand
right.
Right?
We stand on it.
But if you want to know the value of a man,
leave
him and see how much he gets done by himself.
Nice.
Leave him and see how much he accomplishes alone.
Did you use that for yourself at the time? Later.
So what I'm saying, I was a loser with dude, but I didn't realize it. Everybody was telling me, this dude's a loser. Leave him alone. But I didn't listen because I'm like, it's my man's. I grew up with him. I can't leave him alone. We chilling. But then I realized the peers and the other people in different circles were passing me. Everyone getting cars, going to college.
Oh,
wow.
Grades, so the peers is moving on up.
So here we go, though. You don't understand your value until no one is able to take care of you or provide for you. Then you'll understand. So once mom and dad stopped providing for me, and I had to get it on my own, that's when I said,
it's cold out there. It's cold out there.
I said, this world is about bread.
Yes.
So the cell phone bill, credit cards, car, gas. I'm like, damn, they want you to pay insurance too and car note. What kind of nonsense is this? I didn't know about all that.
It gets deep.
So I'm like, this is crazy. What kind of country is this? So I found out what bills are. Once I found out what bills are, you see, when your parents come for you, you don't understand the real world. But when I found out when real bills hit me, you got to pay car note, insurance, cell phone bill. You got to buy food. Then you got to get a place to live. And you got to keep working. I said, hold on. Because I can't be playing with this dude.
You can't play around.
So that's when I said, let me chill a little bit. But it really happened when I said I want to get rich. We can't just be busting out games all day, chasing video, chasing women.
Video games don't bring you money unless you're a professional.
Unless you're a professional on YouTube, whatever. But if you're just busting it out, it's
a waste of time.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a waste of time. And I'm sorry for all the gamers out there. If you find it entertaining for you to just be in the house and that's your way of it, and I don't mind that, but have a time. Say, okay, I'm gonna go to work and come home and play games. Where's your goal fit in that? Unless you're already living your dream, then it's no problem. You made it already. But don't let that stop you from accomplishing your dream. Now, not to cut you off. Whatever happened to that guy? I'm curious. I'm sure everybody else is curious. What happened to him?
So the guy, I don't know what happened to him. I know I was aware for a fact for quite some time that he was still video game playing.
So he stayed back.
He was still horsing around.
You done moved up.
Yeah, but like I said, the goal is, for me now, is not to
sit around
or bomb on other dudes and make them feel bad. Salute to him. Right. But from what I know, from what I heard, I don't know much about it, but from the last time I heard, about 2 years ago, he still
don't try to change. You did something.
Nothing happened.
You did something. You try to change this guy in the mix. You was finding yourself.
Changing.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we go.
Right.
If you try to change people, in fact, you will find out that you are the one that's changing to be more like them.
I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
You
Now, before, no, I agree. Now, before you jump into that,
that's heat.
Before you jump, that was you had 2 stories.
Yeah.
But before you jump in, I want to give you guys a story.
Give us a story, man.
From a different point of view, on my end. Because, see, ladies, this is for y'all. Because there's a lot of dudes in relationships. And our biggest problem, and I probably was one of those dudes. Now, let me be real. I was one of those guys. You know, because what happened is you cannot be too emotional. There's only room for one person in a relationship to be emotional. And that's normally the woman. All right? A man position in a relationship is not to be emotional. You can't be sensitive and emotional at the same time.
No, you can be, Jay.
You sure about that? Because you can't take the woman role. You so sensitive, you overprotected, then you emotional behind it.
Yeah, you can be emotional and show your emotions to your woman, though. But I understand what you're saying. You're saying a man has a certain role in terms of protecting, providing, and being protected.
Because then you're taking away from what
the
a
woman is. I get what you're trying to say.
So now I only said that to give y'all this with change, because we're talking about change. Don't try to change people. I understood the lady I was dealing with, but I was emotional because I was doing it with emotion.
Dealing with her with emotion.
Right. Yeah. I was dealing with her with so much emotion, even though I knew, like, I was concerned of the things that she was doing and I was doing and stuff like that we were doing, but I wasn't saying it as a man standing on it. You get me? You gotta stand on it when you're baby. When you stand on it, that's right. It's not coming from an emotional point. It's coming from a man's point. Okay. And not just being macho and none of those things, but you have to stand on it just like you stand on business. You have to have structure. Because when a woman realizes, well, he's telling me to do this, but he's doing something wrong himself, then what you're trying to change is not gonna work.
That's true.
Because a lot of people don't operate from that, oh, he's just a talker. Nah. So you can't try to change somebody and just be a talker.
That's a fact.
You have to lead with that example.
That's a fact.
And this is coming from a relationship point.
From standpoint, that's true. You can't tell dudes to change if you don't.
If you that's true. So you have to be careful
if you want someone to change.
Yep. If you talking them out, you want to help somebody change, you have to know, you have to show them.
That's true. That's
the
true.
Change.
That's very true.
Because some people operate from that. You know, and it's like, and I'm gonna give you a little quick thing, little quick story. If you telling a girl we're gonna go to the lake today, right? Yeah, babe, we're gonna go to the lake, but the lake is about to close at 4. You know, you scheduled a time, it was traffic, and you got caught up. You still go. If you the man that you planned the date, and you canceled. She's not gonna, you might be like, she's not worrying about it. But in back of this person's mind, people remember. You messed up.
People remember.
You know why you messed up? You didn't follow through. You get what I'm saying? You have to follow through. You get me out.
No, I get you.
Because we could have went to the lake and let her see that it was closed.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Because if you didn't go, you'd be like, nah, it's about to close anyway.
It looks bad.
That looks so bad. Because you found an escape key.
Yeah.
So she like, he never changed.
But meanwhile, you knew the truth. But that's why you can't. Right. Bro, and Jeff and I always speak on this. Stand on your word.
Stand on your word.
Stand on all
because it's all part of change.
It's all part of change. So you can't tell dudes to change if you have a whole bunch of mistakes.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna keep it a stack. That's why when I'm telling you and our squad, we always have these phone conversations.
We have a lot of talk.
I caught myself. I'm like, damn, I'm not going to the gym. I'm preaching all this stuff. I'm not gonna take care of myself. Shout out to Chev, man. Shout out to Chev.
Shout out to my boy Chev.
So I'm like, I gotta go to the gym. Like, I can't be. How are you gonna be a leader and you sloppy and fat and you eating hot dogs and burgers? Like, guys, we gotta get money. We gotta be healthy.
We gotta
like,
do this,
cheesecakes.
But you the
so I'm
opposite
like,
of what
nah,
you're saying.
yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, I slowed down. You gotta discipline yourself if you want somebody to change and really be on the same page as you. So that's the wave that we got on. But
so and it goes back to saying the emotional part of it is you try to use the change with emotion, but you're not right. So I definitely understand now. In today's time, I changed, and I had to find that change within myself. You can't say one thing and do another.
And now that's what I'm gonna say too. So here's my story because we're gonna close out here.
Right.
Jay, do you have a story that you wanted to give us?
I mean, that was the
the one story. Okay, because I want to close out with this story now.
I want you to give me that good, positive story.
That was the name. The positive one is this gentleman here.
Right.
This dude,
Thank you.
Don't try to change people. So what I notice is, don't try to change people by verbally sitting them down and telling them you need to change. 9 out of 10 times, not all, but most people won't change.
Right.
The way this guy changes, not through me telling him
to
change. The way he changed was me saying, not saying, me doing the work and taking action.
That's fact.
Leadership. That's how you change people.
That's how you change
Forget
people.
about telling them, just run. And the ones that really want to change, they'll follow and change with you and go ahead. They'll do it with you.
Because everybody have that natural born leader quality.
Not everyone.
You always told me, prior before all of this, you always said a general and a soldier. You always give me that.
Yeah.
You have to understand the difference between a general and a soldier.
Yeah.
2 generals could do business together if they know, who can you play a soldier role?
Yeah, a general always knows how to be a soldier, man. You have to learn how to revert. And that's what this gentleman, I said, Jay.
You have to know.
Do this. I'm gonna give you a quick example.
You have to know.
I said, Jeff, we're gonna be doing business together.
Right.
There's certain things you're gonna have to change about. Right? If you wanna go into these corporate buildings. And do this.
This is deep. This is real story.
It's a real story. Jeff used to have braids.
Right.
I said, Jay, that's cool. Everyone loves braids. It's dope.
Right.
In certain sectors in this country, in this world, certain hairstyles, certain ways, speeches and language, certain things, attire is not welcome.
Especially if you want real money.
We're not talking about
Especially in certain fields too, because there's a lot of statistics showing that, it was a gentleman that had dreads. He was a lawyer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's a lot going. So drop your comments on anything
what you
we're
think.
talking about.
We want to hear.
Your opinions matter.
Facts.
Drop your comments. Call in. We accept it all.
And we're gonna start doing call-ins later. We'll give you the numbers so people can call in during the show. But here's what I'm saying. I said, Jay, we're trying to scale our business.
Right.
Now dealing with new clientele.
Right.
Certain things are not accepted. If you want to do business with me,
that's true.
You're going to have to change your attire and look, because first impression is everything.
It's everything.
No one is cutting you $10 million to come and speak to their children, the schools, to travel and represent them if you look a certain way.
Right.
Welcome to the United States, folks. Welcome to the world, period.
Yep, to the world.
Have you ever seen a president of the United States with braids?
Right. President of Africa too.
There you go.
Everybody have
that's what I'm saying. There's a certain corporate and there's a certain professional look you have to have in order to go to certain areas. Certain people may disagree or agree. We want to know what you think. To open certain, that's my opinion. To open
certain doors, you have to look accordingly.
Exactly.
Because in today's world, same with me. If for somebody to run up and say, "Hey Jeff, I want to talk to you," I'm gonna look at you.
Facts.
First thing I'm gonna do, because I don't know you.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna look at you first and said, "What's going on?" But if I feel your aura is already off,
then
I might not say as much as I probably want to say. And I'm not saying the dudes in the suits. It ain't about the dudes in the suits. It's about how you carry yourself.
Exactly. And so finishing the story, I told Jeff, you're gonna have to cut your braids.
Right.
I'm sorry, I can't promote your image with me because I'm going to certain rooms, talking to certain people.
Right.
If you really want to make real money, hair grows and you can cut it and it grows back. The relationships that you lose, sometimes you can't get those back.
That's right.
And Jeff ended up cutting his hair. And Jeff was able to walk in certain rooms with me, meet certain people, right?
And this is what I said to him. I said, listen here, Yaw. I had dreads. I had braids. I said I done cut them plenty of time. I done cut them also before because I was so emotionally distraught from dealing with my woman that I wanted a certain look. So you helped me. I didn't take it in the wrong way. Some dudes will take it and be bitter. You can't be bitter about change.
There you go. And then that's what I'm saying.
You have to give it time to see why. And I look at myself today. I'm like, look at me. I'm still a fly dude. With braids, without braids, it don't make a difference.
Still fly.
You have to be confident within yourself.
Facts.
It comes from you first, man.
Drop it. And that's what you got, big dudes and all that. But that's the story. Basically, we want to wrap it up. We hitting almost 30 minutes on this episode.
We went in today, man.
So, Jay,
message delivered, man. Salute, King.
So I think we delivered the message, man.
Yeah.
The message is delivered. Close the books on them, man.
Close the book on them,
So
man.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Like,
Come back. We want to know
subscribe.
what you think. Drop your comments below and converse with us. We want to know. We'll definitely write back. We're going to start taking calls later on. Check out the Cure Game. Make sure you check out, what do you call it? Student Hustle trailer is out now. You'll see it since this episode's released. Check out our work. We're traveling around the world. We make film. And we want to influence and inspire people to do well, but talk about these stories. So the message of the story, to take away the message we want to deliver to you, is stop trying to change people, because in turn, you'll find out you're changing.
That's true.
Trying to change the wrong people. Use your actions to change people and lead, and then they will change. If they don't change, worry about yourself. Put your head down and count up.
And stand on business, man.
Stand on it.
Stand on business. That's it.
That's right.
See y'all another time.
Peace.